Hello! Welcome to my channel. You may call me Ollie. I'm non-binary, gender queer. I go by all pronouns. So don't worry about saying the wrong thing. I don't care about that. I thought I would make a little video just sort of saying hi, explaining who I am, my background, why I'm making a YouTube channel, and why this might be interesting for you. Alright, let's dive in. So, I'm a sociology student, so I'm studying sociology. I'm also a huge fan of philosophy. My current reads are right here. I am finishing up Marcus Aurelius' Meditations, a lovely little book that I can just keep in my pocket. It's really good. I only just started reading Dream Psychology by Sigmund Freud. Very strange man, but either way, he laid the foundations for a lot of psychotherapy. And then my magnum opus, if you will, or the greatest love of my life in philosophy, Nietzsche. And I'm finishing Beyond Good and Evil by Nietzsche. And I absolutely love it. I love his philosophy. I love the theory around becoming who you are, or becoming your best self. Also, I have two pets right here on the couch with me that are very interested in sniffing each other's bum. So I'm gonna... Okay, they lay down. Good. And because I saw the TV show and I was obsessed, I bought the Rachel Reed Game Changer books. And I started reading them, and I absolutely love it. And I can't wait to read more. But I have so much that I read and that I love to just take in and sort of digest over time. But that tells you a little bit about me and sort of my book interests, at least. Speaking of book interests, I'm also writing my own. I'm writing a book that is doing pretty well right now. 130 something pages. And my goal, this is max by the way, my goal is to have it done by the end of the year maybe. And maybe I'll tell you more about it closer to the end of the year, I don't know. It depends on how the channel goes and sort of what we're interested in. But yeah, I would love to create a little cozy community of weirdos like myself to hang out, watch content together, just sort of exist. And I don't know, I also want to bring my sociology degree into this. That I'm working on, and just a study of humans and of people in general, and how to sort of how there are often many parts to a story that we might not know the entire picture. I find it very fascinating. I love true crime and all of these things where you get to sort of see a glimpse of other parts of humanity, where for my studies I can at least pick apart some things, maybe talk a bit about human nature and how things can end up in those positions that they're at, and what that means for society as a whole. I'm very fascinated about these things, and I absolutely love what I'm studying now. As a little bonus, sort of random fact, I used to work in the video game industry for like 5 years. I'm 27. Hello. And I worked at a AAA company for almost 4 years. It was like 3.5. And then I decided to quit. Because I wanted something different. I didn't want the big scale company feeling. Instead, I moved on to some freelancing, which was really fun. And around that time, I also got back into writing and sort of creativity and art. And I realized that, the game industry is kind of cutthroat. As it is right now, I feel like it's lacking a bit of humanity. Not to get too personal of what my experience was, I can say that through witnessing the industry from within and hearing a whole lot of stories from other people, I can say that for certain that the industry as a whole is in a pretty dark place after COVID, and maybe there is perhaps a change happening, or at least very much hope so. After my freelancing, I ended up getting a job abroad at an indie company. So a very small company. I think we were like 25 people. And I had to move abroad. I live in Sweden. Can't you tell I'm very Swedish and I have such a Swedish accent? No. I was so excited to move abroad, and I was like, wow, what an opportunity. The place that I'm moving to is kind of famous. It's sort of this beautiful cultural experience, and it was another area in Europe. And I thought, you know what, with the sort of interconnected welfare of the EU and the sort of rules that are generally very similar between workplace environments, I thought that, okay, this might be very nice. And I might also learn so much in the experience of moving abroad for the first time, living somewhere that wasn't, where I grew up. And I thought it was gonna be beautiful. It was not. It was a whole mess, and only that is a completely different story. But I returned half a year later, and I quit that job. And then I thought, you know what? I want to work with human beings, but I also want to have a creative outlet. So let's divide them. I want to work with human beings and human problems and sort of experience what the world has to give and social politics and all of these things. But on the side, in order to keep my heart pure, is that the way to say it? To not burn myself out on the creative aspects. I want to keep that to myself, sort of in this cozy little bubble that is all protected and just for me. So I decided, I'm gonna apply to study sociology here in Sweden. I've moved back, obviously, and this is where I'm living right now. And I thought, if I get in there, then I can do all of these other projects on the side that I'm fascinated by. Meaning my writing, some art, perhaps video content, and we'll see sort of what happens. and I got in. I got in to the sociology course or program, and I'm very happy about this. Anyway, in order to get to know each other better, I thought that I was gonna do some horrific BuzzFeed quizzes. These are like personality quizzes, and the first one is, what fuggler are you? Now, I don't really know what a fuggler is. I looked it up on Google, and it's these like horrifically beautiful things. I absolutely love it. But I found it and thought, okay, let's find out. So, here we go. Alright. Congratulations, you have been adopted. Oh my god, thank you. Welcome to your first day in your new home, fuggler. It feels like a slur. Is it a slur? I hope not. Good morning, how'd you sleep last night? Okay, if I go off of tonight, I slept really well. I slept very long. It's a Sunday that I'm recording this. I barely slept. I spent all night raiding the kitchen. Sleep. I was busy flying laps around the house. I slept under the bed with one eye open. I slept perfectly fine. Now let me go back to sleep. That would be me. It's time for breakfast. What's on the menu? Burnt toast and toe jam. The crumbs I found under the couch cushions. My owner's pancakes. A nice refreshing sip of toilet water. These are cursed. These questions are cursed. Okay, my owner's pancakes. I don't want burnt toast. Or toilet water. Uh-oh. The mail carrier is approaching. What's your move? Ooh, okay. So, the mail carrier is approaching. I guess fugglers are kind of like dogs. I have a dog. He is laying here next to me. His name is Ötzi. And I think he signals if someone's at the door. He does a little bark or a growl. So I think if I go off of his vibe, growl and scare them away from my territory. That's too intense. Ignore them. I have much more important things to do. Stare intensely through the window so they know who's boss. Sneak outside and steal someone else's mail. Stealing is bad. Generally speaking. Stare intensely through the window so they know who's boss. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's time for a walk. Ötzi. I think he heard something beyond the door. Maybe it's the mailman. It's time for a walk. How do you behave? Slip out of my leash and make my owner chase me. Attempt a daring escape the second the door opens. Give every passerby the most menacing stare imaginable. Dramatically flop onto the ground because walking is too much effort. I love walking. I love going camping. I love hiking. I love all of these things. I think I'm gonna be mean mugging the passerbys. I feel like I get a lot of looks when I'm out and about. And you know what? I'm gonna mean mug back. You're bored. Time to cause a little trouble. What do? Chew on the nicest piece of furniture in the house, overflow the bathtub and turn it into my personal swimming pool, secretly stalk my owner and jump out to scare them, dig through the trash and leave a huge mess behind. You know what? I wish I had a bathtub. I only have a shower, and I kinda want a personal swimming pool situation, so let's go for that. Oh no, you've been caught. How do you react? Disappear into my hiding spot and deny everything. Double down and cause even more chaos. Pretend to feel bad while secretly planning my next prank. Sigh dramatically and give in. If I've been caught doing something not nice, I think I'll absolutely apologize. I don't know if I'll sigh dramatically, but if I'm a fuggler, maybe they are like mischievous little creatures. So I might sigh dramatically and give in and apologize. Your owner buys you a toy to keep you out of trouble. Which one do you choose? A cardboard box? It's simple, but it speaks to me. A squeaky toy that I can destroy in under 5 minutes. A stuffed toy that I can carry out to my... What? That I can carry off to my secret lair. A ball that I can chase around. You know what? Both my dog and cat love cardboard boxes. And although I don't enjoy, the fur babies love it. Let's say I want a cardboard box. Your owner leaves their lunch unattended while they go to the bathroom. What do you do? Knock everything off the table just because I can. Is this my cat? Eat everything in one bite, including the plate. Hide till they get back and then jump out and scare them. Stick a worm in their sandwich as a little surprise. I'll eat it. I'll eat the lunch. And I suppose the plate as well. Your owner is cleaning the house. What's your contribution? Sprint through every freshly cleaned room, tracking mud throughout the house. Immediately undo all of their hard work. Isn't that the same? Quietly chew on something important while they're distracted. Get freaked out by the vacuum and bolt. I think I'll get freaked out by the vacuum. It's time to go to the park. How do you behave? Steal food from someone's picnic basket? Picnic! I should go do a picnic thing. I haven't done that in such a long time. Attempting to mind control complete strangers. Hell yeah. Growl at every other pet I see. Declare war on the squirrels. What have the squirrels done? I think I want to mind control. I want to try to mind control strangers. Dinner time. What's on the menu? A suspicious snack I found outside. Whatever expired food I can find. Something I stole from someone else's plate. I'm too busy causing trouble to eat. Out of all of these. I mean, okay, expired food can still be okay to eat. Because expiration dates are a lie or something. I think maybe suspicious snack. I wonder what's a suspicious snack. Finally, your owner lets you sleep on their bed tonight. What do you do? Snuggle! Yeah! I snuggle up next to them for now. Stare at them at night without blinking, hide in the shadows and wait for the perfect moment to emerge. Chew on their favorite stuffed animal. No, snuggle. I'm an annoyed alien! Hey! that sounds like me. You perfected the art of the side eye. You're a little grumpy, a little sarcastic, and constantly wondering why people make such questionable decisions. Secretly, though, you're hilarious. Aw, I love that. The annoyed alien. I mean, I do try to have like a cryptid alien vibe. So I love it. That's awesome. I found 2 more quizzes that I thought I could do. Which breed of bear are you? Or eat a big buffet and I will tell you which frog you are. And I feel like I'd rather know what frog I am. I think I vibe more with frogs. A big buffet. Okay, I get to pick food. So we have fries, rice, curly fries, and fruit. Well, I love all of this, but like rice just on its own. Fries, curly fries, fruit. And is this like a blood orange or grapefruit? Whichever is the bitter one, I don't like. But also curly fries are the bomb. But to be healthy, I think I'll pick fruit. Pick another food. Okay. Now I'm gonna be a bit a bit less healthy. Fried chicken, fine. I think I prefer a more vegetarian diet nowadays. Cheese curds, I've never had this. Although cheese is my biggest op. I love it so much. I could eat so much cheese. Sweet yams. Is yam and sweet potato the same? I love sweet potato. And chips. Chips, just if they have a good like spice blend or something, then I can demolish a whole bag of chips. I'm gonna go for chips. Pick another food. Sandwich, regular classic sandwich, grilled cheese, pigs in a blanket, and chicken nuggets. I've never had pigs in a blanket. Chicken nuggets, once again. I'm gonna skip like meat products. Sandwich, grilled cheese. I think grilled cheese is like the better the better like sibling of the sandwich, where like it gets the good grades. It's just a 10 out of 10. It slays. It's amazing. I think. But cheese. I'm gonna go with grilled cheese. Pick another. Skewers, salad, bread, tacos. Tacos any day. Tacos any day. Because you can have whatever the fuck in a taco, and it's gonna be amazing. You can make it real wild. I think Swedish tacos. We have a taco culture, and it's problematic. Let's talk about it. No, the way we eat tacos here is so dumb. Like, it doesn't. We have the hard-shelled tacos that are most popular. We have boat-shaped hard-shelled tacos. We have, sure, there's the soft, like taco bread, tortilla. But I don't know. I want the authentic like tortilla with the veggies, with just beans and all of this goodness. We typically don't have beans on our tacos. It's like ground beef, taco sauce, whatever that means, and some veggies, and then you just demolish that, and cheese on top. But yeah, I feel like we can do better. We can do better. Pick another. Pasta, spaghetti, mac and cheese, Alfredo pasta. Sorry, what? Pasta? Is that supposed to be noodles? It looks like chopsticks. Okay, let's say noodles, spaghetti, mac and cheese, Alfredo pasta. Alfredo pasta is really good. But I eat ramen all the time. I think I'll go with the pasta noodles or something. Pick another. Buffalo chicken pizza, veggie pizza. Oh, veggie pizza. Cheese pizza, that's classic. I'm gonna go with the veggie pizza. And they better have red onion, some kind of cheese on there, and maybe pesto, maybe some like something tangy. Veggie pizza. Pick another food. Sushi boat. I'll never had that. Tempura. Sushi platter. Or wagyu. Okay. Now, this is all fish and meat. I think I'll go with sushi platter. But in my mind, it's like with tofu, with whatever that isn't meat. Avocado. Although I love salmon. I love salmon. I'll have an exception for salmon any day. Pick a food. Club sandwich, cheeseburger, stuffed bagel, grilled cheese. I have a big problem with bagels because the center allows the stuffing inside to just go bloop on each end, and it's like, no, contain it. Like, I don't want a donut bread. I want a sandwich bread. I think in this case, I already picked grilled cheese, right? Grilled sandwich earlier. A club sandwich. I'm not sure what that entails, but it looks good. A cheeseburger. We got a beef patty here. I'm gonna go with the club sandwich. Pick a food. Paella bites. Paella bites? I've never had that. Shrimp scampi. Fried cod. Lobster. Neither. Thank you. I guess fried cod, if it's like fish and chips, that can be really good. There is a restaurant here in the city where I live where they make an amazing vegan like fish and chips, and it tastes like fish. I have no idea how they make it, but it's really, really good. Pick a final food. Popcorn, loaded fries, soup, seared scallops. I've never had scallops. I guess popcorn. Although the popcorn kernels get stuck in your teeth and then you get a fucking infection or something. I don't like that. Worst case scenario, obviously. I think loaded fries, actually. I'm a Fruger. Aww. You're the classic Fruger frog. Effortlessly charming, delightfully weird, and always hopping into the fun while making everyone smile. I hope so. I hope I'm a friend that makes my friends smile. And I would say I'm delightfully weird as well. Lovely. Well, thank you for joining me on this little get to know each other kind of video. I hope it was interesting. I think what I'm gonna do next is I want to start a little playthrough of the game Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. I've been playing it a little bit on my own, and I have a lot to say about it, but at the same time I really like it, even though it does not reach the cult classic of the old Vampire the Masquerade game, unfortunately. And I mean that would be impossible, I think, for them, that developer to hit that high. But I want to play that. I'm a bit of a vampire freak lover. Anything supernatural is really cool. And I want to do some react videos. Maybe some content where I can apply sociology onto maybe my knowledge in video game development also comes into play. We'll see. But yeah, this is me, this is my vibe. And here I just wanted to be relaxing chat between friends, between people who are sort of on the same wavelength, you know? So that's that. I hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.